Hi guys, my name is Ter Hamid. I'm an orthodontist in Brazil and as well an inventor, one of the inventors of the double slot bracket. For those that may never heard about the double slot bracket, it's the only bracket in the world that has two central and parallel slots on the center of the device. And believe me, this creates infinite of possibilities in your biomechanics. And today I am bringing you here a case, and I'm going to show you an alternative of how can we do one of the most defying and hard movements in orthodontics, which is obviously the intrusions. Actually, there is a lot of factors that involves why the intrusion of molars it's one of the most defying hard movements to achieve. One of them, it's because if you are intruding molars, for instance, he has three roots and it's a big tooth. And the second factor is because every single movement that we do in orthodontics, or 80 to 90%, the result is it's by the extrusion of the teeth. So when you do an intrusion, you are doing it as an anti-biological movement against the bone. So this comes to be one of the most hard kind of movements, and you take risk of resorption as well. And one of the factors normally that we used to talk about the intrusions, it's about Anchorage. But obviously nowadays with mini screws and stuff, there is no problem at all about Anchorage. But even mini screws has those points of disadvantage. And I will quote the first one here that is the major of for in my opinion, which is if the patient doesn't take care of the hygiene of the mini screw, he may lose. And if he loses the mini screw, you will stop your biomechanics for, I don't know, 1 month or two, depending if you encounter another size to put this mini screw. So what I'm doing here today, I'm bringing you a new alternative, or a different alternative in a simple way of how we do intrusions of molars without any other accessory but two wires and the double slot bracket. So here it is. What you're seeing here, it's actually a molar. There's quite extruded, and you see the difference. And I start by the first stage of working by doing alignment and leveling. So I'm aligning and leveling all my teeth with two wires. So what I'm doing here is I'm using two 12 night tie wires to start my alignment. Then I can go to 214, after 216, and that go on until I get all my teeth level and aligned between each other. Once I can get all the teeth on the good plane, then I will start my intrusion. So right now, this is the first photo when I came up with two wires. One of them is a 17.25 stainless steel wire that is getting out from the incisor slot. So you're seeing here the incisor slot, and the 17.25 is getting out from here and is passing through the first molar with the bypass, just to not contact during the intrusion of the molar, and getting inside the second molar as well on the most occlusal slot. And on the other hand, I have a night tie 16 thermoactivated wire that's getting out from the gingival slot of the bracket and is getting through the most gingival slot on the tube on the 2.6. And this is how I start my intrusion of this molar. So I have my Anchorage with the stainless steel Anchorage wire, okay, and I have the movement getting through the 16 thermal night tie wire. After 3 months of this photo, this is the result that I get. So after 3 months, I could intrude the molar almost 90%. And you may see that not even the premolars or the second molars, any one of them, suffer any undesirable movement because they was anchored in a 17.25 stainless steel wire. And another thing that I'm going to show you here is that from this first photo, when I began my intrusion, to this one, you may see that I changed the slot. So I changed the wire. So on this photo here, you may see that, as I told you, the 17.25 was getting out from the most occlusal or incisor slot, and on this photo the 17 per 25, I changed to the most gingival or cervical slot. And why I did that? Because I only need a little bit more of 10% of intrusion. So when I change, you may see that right now I change as well my night tie wire. I'm using a 16 per 22 night tie wire to finish my intrusion. And once he intrude, he will be on the same level to the other teeth. So what you're seeing here is just an alternative of intrusion in a simple and comfortable way with a lot of prediction of movements and a sufficient anchorage that doesn't need mini screws or any other accessory of or device of anchorage during your process. So this is how I manage intrusion of molars with 2 wires and double slot bracket. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any doubts, you can send me comments and or messages and I can clarify. I hope you like, and I'm going to bring a little bit more videos, not only intrusion of molars, but uprighting of molars, intrusion of anterior teeth, traction of canines, all using the double slot bracket and 2 wires in a simple and easy way, not only for you, but for your patient as well. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good week. We see you soon. Bye-bye.